welcome to cooking and health class. That's Kason saying what? We're going to make another dip today. So we just made a cheese dip, and if you just made it, so I know it was yesterday. We had a cooking class yesterday, and I'm doing it at the same time. That's the little secret. So this had the cheese in it, but I put it in a container, and now we are going to make a cilantro lime dip, which you can use you could put it, you could dip it with chips, but you could also put it on like enchiladas or your burritos or tacos or any of those type of things. So what we start with is a block of tofu. Now I know some of you do not like tofu. You don't think it's an edible food, but it really is. It's a very good food, and if we blend it up, it's good in dips and different things like that too, because it's soft and you can, it just becomes almost like the consistency of sour cream or something like that. But tofu is full of protein, which is good for you. Some people do not like soy. They think that it's not good for your body, but the Asian people eat a lot of soy, and they have a very low rate of heart disease and cancers and that type of thing. And so tofu, I believe tofu is good for you, but you can research it all you want. So you just stick one block in there into the blender, and then it says to put in 7 ounces of salsa, but I have this right here is 32 ounces of salsa, but I do know that 8 ounces is a cup, right? So I'm going to put just a little less than a cup in here. So not quite full up, just almost to the top, but not quite there, of salsa. And this is homemade. This is Costco made salsa, but you could use our homemade salsa that we learned how to do last week if you want. Then we're going to do some celery seeds, and it asks for 1 teaspoon. So I have my teaspoon, and I'm going to put on it now. I am living on the edge here, a little danger, because if I were to spill this and it all go in there, I just wasted all of my tofu and my salsa. So maybe pour it away from the blender if you're doing that. Okay, next is cumin. Cumin, we see that a lot in Mexican type of foods, and it's just a half of a teaspoon of cumin. So a half of a teaspoon of cumin right there. And then 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Right here. Just stick it right in there. So we had 1 tofu block, 7 ounces of salsa, 1 teaspoon celery seed, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of cumin. So I forgot my second one of this. And then it says 1 tablespoon, this is my tablespoon of lime, which has that vitamin C in it. Remember, it alkalinizes your body, just like the lemons. And then it says 1 bunch of cilantro. This is from our garden. We grew it. Isn't that exciting? I love picking things from the garden. Cilantro is good for cleaning out your body. So I'm going to stick that in there. So we did 1 tofu block, 7 ounces of salsa. Ooh. And we need 1 teaspoon of salt. That's our last one. Ooh. Now, that doesn't really look edible, does it? Doesn't look like something you want to eat, but we're going to blend it up, and then we'll see what it looks like. Was that, or was that longer, huh? So when I was first blending it up, it did not look good, right? When it was going through the blender, all the greens and the reds and the white didn't look very good. But now it looks kind of delicious, like a really good color. I'm gonna just stick my finger in. That's pretty good. So you can try it. And always, if you need more, like it's not salty enough, or you think it's missing lime, you get to be the chef. Then decide, oh, I think I'm gonna put some more of that in, more cumin, more garlic powder, or whatever you think it needs more of, and you can experiment. Cooking is kind of like experimenting. So here's our second dip. This is the cilantro lime dip, or to put over your tacos, burritos, enchiladas, kind of like a yummy sour cream. Okay, have a great day. Be healthy. Wash your hands.